This cat is the trick to reduce anxiety. No, I'm just kidding. So I spent most of my life dealing with anxiety, stress, and I spent most of my life looking for ways on how to reduce it. I tried so many things: sleeping on time, sleeping on the same time, waking up at the same time. I tried so many things like this. Eating healthy food, the most healthier. At one point, I was eating organic food, very expensive. I was living in Poland. There was a bio shop next to me. I was buying very expensive bio food because I was thinking if I eat that for at least a few months, it might reset my brain or something. I tried supplements. I bought even some weird mushrooms, magic mushrooms. I don't even remember what they called. I tried also so many things, so many therapies, so many things I tried to reduce my anxiety and stress. After trying so many methods, what worked very well was something internal, something inside of your brain. So the more I read books, for example, the last books that I read are these. This is in Italian. It's the way, the life of a warrior to peace, something like that. And it talks about a young man, he meets an old man, and he teaches him how to live with peace because this guy was successful, he had everything, but he was not in peace with himself. So I learned a lot. So this book talks about the trick that I want to share with you today, which I don't call a trick anymore because it's the default method that man should be living with, and also this way, the way of superior man, and the power of now, which is the main trick. Okay? This trick, or the default method that men should use to live, is the reason I don't have anxiety anymore. It's not like I don't have it anymore, but it's reduced to almost 99%. I feel so much at ease with myself and I connect with people more. So this trick, sometimes I forget about it, but when I forget about applying it, I start feeling that anxiety, that my eyes start to get heavier and I become more irritated, and heavier. So the trick that I want to share with you, that I want you to try it out for at least 3 days, is micro awareness and living in the present moment. So I used to be in my head, all the time, and that was the root cause of my problems. So if you are in a similar situation and you just think too much. For example, you have a problem and you keep thinking about it. What I realized is the more you think about something, the more anxiety it's gonna give you. Because normally you think, you think that by thinking, you will solve the issue. The more you think, the better chances you have to find a solution and then fix it. But in my case, in my own experience, that does not work. I read these books and they share the same thing. These three books, especially The Power of Now. So The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I am not sure if I pronounce it well, but this is how it's written. Eckhart Tolle. This guy, he says that too much thinking and not living in the present moment is the root cause of all your problems. 99 of your problems are coming from, the cat keeps jumping on my laptop here where I have my notes. So 99 of your problems are caused because of your excessive thinking about things. So that's what I used to be. That's what I used to do. Thinking too much about something. Just thinking, and thinking eventually you will come with a solution, but that's not how it works. So now what I do instead, which is the trick, but I don't call it the trick, because for example, this cat, I don't see him thinking. I don't see this cat thinking when he wants to solve problems. I don't see him thinking at all. He's just living the present moment. So right now, as I'm holding it like this, he's just living the present moment. He is completely, fully immersed in the present moment. That's why I don't think he's anxious or anything. So, and all animals, now he's biting me. All animals, they are in the present moment. So when you live in the present moment, you're automatically calmer because that thinking is the source of your anxiety. So what I do now, for example, when I'm working on my laptop, I just focus on the clicks of the keyboard. I focus on the surroundings. For example, now I hear someone, I don't know, doing some construction in their house, and I just focus on that instead of thinking about how to solve something in my brain. So the less you think, the more energy you will feel, you will have, the more clarity, the better you will feel. So I used to wake up groggy, irritated, and not energetic, not in a good mood. Like simple things would make me angry, but not anymore whenever I apply this trick. Sometimes I forget about it. I forget about applying it when things like become heavy in my life, and I will feel it immediately when I don't do it. I feel like my eyes start to get heavy and I feel not at ease. But what I want you to do, my brother, is think about being more present in your life. When you're driving, focus on the steering wheel, its touch, focus on the surroundings. Just make it your natural, because if you do it for 2 weeks, because there was time when I was doing it for a long time, but eventually it becomes automatic. That's the point. It becomes automatic. It becomes your default state. So what I noticed is everything is designed to steal your present moment. So when you live in the present moment and you start to make it something automatic in your life, you will notice that literally everything is designed to steal that present moment and that self-awareness thing from your life. So for example, your smartphone. Whenever you go to your smartphone and mindlessly scroll on Instagram, you are training your brain to not live in the present moment, okay? That's stealing your present moment. Everything, the video games, everything. But you need to be aware. You can be using your awareness. If you use your awareness, you can be living in the present moment and not allowing these things, you know? So live in the present moment, and your problems, trust me, 99% of your problems will go. Just do it. It's so effective. It sounds so simple, but it's so effective, and it helps me tremendously become calmer and think clearly and have more energy. It even helped me with little things. For example, you know those little things that matter in business. For example, when I do my work on my YouTube channel, when I read those analytics, when I pay attention to them, they actually move the needle for you and they make you succeed, you know, things like that. But when you're not in the present moment, you don't have that how do you call it, that patient, you know, to look at those little things, and you don't do them. You just postpone them or not do them at all, and that is bad. But when you are in the present moment and you are aware, and when you are aware, you are self-aware, you actually do these things. You actually do these things and you have energy for them. So I highly recommend you to try it for at least 3 days, and let me know with my cat. And I will never film a video with my cat anymore. He just dropped the camera and now it's clicking on my laptop. So try it for 3 days at least and let me know what you think, because I'm sure it will change your life, but you need to apply it. If you have any questions, please drop them below. And if you want me to talk about something specific, about fitness or more videos about mental health or anything, just drop a comment and let me know what you think. So I hope this video was useful. Please try this technique. It should not be even called a technique. As I said, this should be something that humans naturally have, because the present moment, you don't try to become present. The present moment is already there. It's already there. You just try to come back to it because it's always there. So this is a trick that changed my life when I applied it. When I apply it, it works. But when I forget about it and start getting distracted, I come back to anxiety and to low focus and all those problems. But when I apply it, life is great, life is calm, and everything flows perfectly. So please try it out and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you soon.